NFL News Today.
NFL rumors: the 49ers' consideration of a deal required an offer from Godfather Brandon Aiyuk. Wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk of the San Francisco 49ers was selected for the first time ever to the All-Pro team last year after catching 75 passes for 1,342 yards and 7 touchdowns in the regular season of 2023. For good reason, Aiyuk has been one of the league's most sought-after players for the past 12 months. If 49ers general manager John Lynch was ever going to make a move to send Aiyuk out of San Francisco, it seemed like it would happen in the days before the 2024 NFL Draft. Aiyuk is expected to receive a massive contract extension. But as Nick Wagoner of ESPN.com points out, we had no idea at the time that it would have required a Godfather offer for John Lynch and the 49ers to even consider parting ways with their 26-year-old wide receiver. Teams started asking in March 2023 about Aiyuk's availability. The Niners rejected such approaches back then, and if the topic had come up again this season, they would have only thought about dealing him if they had received an offer they couldn't turn down. Don Corleone was presumably not present on any of the calls, or else Brandon Aiyuk might not have been selected by the San Francisco 49ers in the draft. That or there were a few too few restrictions on what qualified as an offer that was too good to refuse. Wagoner claims that Aiyuk was off the table as soon as the 49ers were unable to move up into a position where they could choose one of the top 3 wide receivers on their draft board. No trade materialized and all eyes turned to Samuel when it became apparent that the 49ers weren't open to any deal involving Aiyuk that didn't put them in position to pick one of the top 3 receivers in the draft, Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Nabers, or Rome Odunze, who were picked at numbers 4, 6, and 9, respectively. After keeping Deebo Samuel through the draft, the Niners selected wide receiver Ricky Pearsall of the Florida Gators with their first-round selection. John Lynch made some remarks regarding the 49ers wide receivers after the draft, and it appears that he thinks San Francisco is in a strong position going ahead. "We're pleased with our group of wide receivers," stated General Manager John Lynch. "Really, I'm overjoyed. We are quite happy with it and even more so now that Ricky has joined the group, strengthening it. Now that the NFL Draft has concluded, focus will return to Brandon Aiyuk, who is still vying for the extension he so richly deserves." Negotiations for contract extensions with Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, Nick Bosa, and Fred Warner have historically taken place far into training camp, in Bosa's case, just days before San Francisco's opening regular season game last year. However, extensions were granted to Devonta Smith and Amon-Ra St. Brown in recent weeks, which may have made the 49ers front management feel pressed for time to finalize an agreement with Aiyuk.